Award-winning playwright J.D. Lawrence is known as the king of dramedy.
Yes!
J.D. stays on top of things, and he's really ahead of the game.
And I understand that you, J.D., play a host of different characters.
He's everybody but me.
He can't sign all the characters.
It was hysterical, and Scooter was one of my favorite parts.
But I read it and I went, oh, this guy's good.
J.D. is, not only is he an astute teacher as far as theater is concerned, but he's also a student as well.
7 characters?
Yeah, and there's only 8 characters in the show, actually.
J.D. plays a character, Mr. Clarence, that's hilarious.
Okay. And I have with me J.D. Lawrence.
He's returning to Baltimore with his new play, The Cleanup Woman.
He's good. He makes sense. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end to it.
He's also quite an accomplished actor. He is co-starring in a new movie.
He just don't know it yet.
All the way from New York City.
J.D. Lawrence himself, the man, the myth.
One of those geniuses, I guess.
Y'all know what it is.
I'm living for the good life, same life, born again life, holy life, for the right life, righteous life, what you need life, sinner-free life.
J.D. Lawrence is a taskmaster. I find him very meticulous, persnickety, more so than I've worked with in a long time.
JD is so talented that it's very unusual.
He is so multifaceted. I get tired of people comparing him to anyone because I feel that he is his own entity. I think that the talent that he has is unique unto himself.
J.D. Lawrence, you know, they call some people a triple threat, but I'd have to give him a new name, like 6-tuplet threat or something.
There are many, many, many people inside of J.D. It's almost scary. I wouldn't want to be inside his head.
Working with JD is fantastic.
Whoever hears this in the galaxy and beyond.
It's always spontaneous.
Do what he asks because you must trust him because he knows what he's doing. I have found that out because he's a little baby genius, I call him. He said things would work, and they have, even though I didn't think they would. I just trusted him, and they're working even better.
There's nobody like him because that's who God made him to be.
He doesn't play. You know, backstage, it's like, be on point, handle your business, don't mess around with the words that I wrote because that's his vision and that's what God gave him. And because of that, we have to respect that. So I totally, to me, JD is a blessing.
And the fact that it's JD writes for the people that he knows, so I know it's going to be good.
From New York Times acclaimed playwright J.D. Lawrence, it's The Cleanup Woman.
Get a fan, because it's going to get hot in here.
You said 3 questions. Why you going to break mine down to 2 questions? Here's the real deal, okay?
George Willborn is not funny.
How was it working with J.D. Lawrence?
It's all good. Yeah.
Man, this dude.
See, that's George right there.
All I can say is, you know, people got to eat.
You know, it's not really George's show. He's on the J.D. Lawrence show. I'm sorry. Can I do that one more time? But see, George, he always tries to hog the scenes and stuff like that, but it's cool.
Everybody not going to be that great person to work for, you know what I'm saying? You know, the economy is bad now.
You know, he's on the Michael Basin show, and, it's always somebody else's show. You know, George Willborn is like my brother on the stage.
He's not like that. He's really cool to work with. He's different in how he inspires you as an artist. He has unconventional ways of challenging you as an actor, and for me, comedically, he and I have chemistry that you can't teach. It just has to be there, and it has to be a natural flow. It has to be a blessing from God. So for me, I'm one of the cast members that probably get an opportunity to enjoy more aspects of his talent, working with him, not just as a director-actor relationship, but on other levels too. So it's really cool working with him, all jokes aside.
Sometimes it's hard to gauge, actually, because I don't know J.D. as well as some of the other people because they were with him on the last run. And but he's just genuine, honest. He really is a purist for the passion of being a thespian, beyond just theater, and he's so willing to teach. but he is also a director. He's no nonsense. He's serious about what he's doing. So you have to really get focused with JD. This is not like a lot of the other shows where you just walk in.
He's brilliant. I asked him, I said, where have you been? I mean, he writes, he directs, he writes his songs, he writes the music. He's funny, he's got all these different characters. He'll tell you about it, but I met him in LA and they took me to meet him, and I asked him, I said, where have you been hiding, under a rock?
People call Muhammad Ali the greatest, but he is the greatest, to take nothing away from Muhammad Ali, but God seems to always send one in to break the vessel, and then he sends the one in to execute the finish. And I think Tyler was like, in a sense, Moses to break the vessel. And we're praying that JD's the one like Joshua to take it to the final frontier and execute the finish.